What's going on, guys? Devil here, bringing you a war recap video. So this is war win number 200. So it's quite a milestone for us, and it was nearly perfect. We just barely missed out on the perfect war. So it's going down to number 9. All right, so we got Olat hitting the space with a GoLaLoon. Now we were pretty much outmatched this clan, so. But there's still some good examples here. So this is a GoLaLoon. Notice how the spread on the golems, it's actually, what he's doing, he's got all these towers are getting tanked. So when you do a GoLaLoon, you definitely want to put your golems a little bit far away so that you can get a good funnel going, because you want your heroes to go inside the base. And a nice jump spell to get to the queen. It's only level 1, but that gives him the option to get 2 air defense, possibly 3, if he gets lucky enough. So we shall see if he does. Alright, so there goes the king's ability. The clan castle is out, and down goes the poison. And let's see, there goes 1 air defense. He's already got 1. Oh, there's a Tesla farm right in the middle, so it looks like he'll only get 2. But this is a pretty weak base, so it should be plenty to get the 3-star. Alright, down goes the lava. Now the lava didn't tank this archer tower, so maybe he was just aiming for this wizard tower. Probably could have placed that a little bit better. And that lava did pop really early. I guess there were a lot of traps right there. So he reinforces it with some pretty decent timing. And there goes a 3rd lava. And just targeting individual towers all around the base. And it is a little bit weaker base, but still some decent deployment. And all the towers are down, and he's got 2 spells left over, and his queen is still doing the cleanup. So we'll just fast forward a little bit. And he's got 1 lava that didn't pop, but there's still plenty of balloons, so didn't make much of a difference. Alright, good job, Olat. So we'll go to number 4, or number 7. So Diax hitting this base with a GoVaHo. Now the first thing you want to notice is the spread on the golems, just like in the last raid. He's targeting, or rather, he's tanking 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 towers plus the queen. So what that does is enable him to get a nice wide funnel, because you want those Valks to go inside the base and not run around. And you also want to make sure that the wall that you break isn't getting targeted by splash damage. So he was able to dodge that mortar with no problem. So the clan castle's out, the poison's down, in goes the Valks, and they have no problems going inside the base because the funnel is so big. And now it is all about the Valks. As soon as that balloon goes away, queen taking her time, taking it out, down it goes. And he's got 12 hogs in the bag, so when you're doing these Valk heavy attacks, you definitely want to have some kind of cleanup troop for the back side of the base. And there goes his hogs. If you only bring Valks, a lot of times they'll just won't have the firepower to get through the whole base. You need something to help those Valks out on the back side. And what he's doing here is sending hogs targeted for individual towers. He's still got some Valks up, but they're getting hung up on the walls. And that's where the hogs come into play. So the hogs jump over the walls and take out those towers, keeping the Valks alive at the same time. So the Valks are still going to continue to clean up, but some of them are outside the base doing the cleanup, which is still valuable, but you definitely need those hogs. Hogs or loons or something like that. A lot of times if people don't bring those back-end troops, they'll just end up with a high percent 2-star. So 1 more tower to go, and we'll start fast forwarding. So a pretty good attack from Diax. Plenty of troops on the map still. Maybe not the most entertaining, I guess, but sometimes the simplest way is the most surefire way. So good job. I got fancy on it, but I'll show you that in another video. Alright, so we'll go to number 6. Alright, so here we go with, I'm going to say Gleason. I don't know if that's how he wants it pronounced, but Gleason. He's going to lure the clan castle and then anchor into the corner. I really like how he handles the Valks here. If you ignore the clan castle and they're something like Valks or Loons or something like that, they will tear up a golem very quickly. So he's going to anchor and then just drop some minions on those Valks. So he's going to handle most of the clan castle with minimal troop space. So he is going to quake since he has no need for poison. And in a moment, there goes a golem. So he's got 2 golems on the map. Again, notice the spread. And notice those wall breakers. They're not getting targeted by splash damage. So he did a good job there. But look at this balloon right over here. Look at the health bar on this golem. That balloon is going to wreck that golem. This is what we're talking about with the Valks and balloons tearing up troops. Now, it's not a big deal because the golem did its job, but he could have got more value out of it. So I have another video on dealing with the clan castle, which kind of touches on that topic, but he did a good job with the Valks. It's just unfortunate that balloon did so much damage. Again, the golem did its job, but that's something you want to keep in mind when you're planning your attack. Anyway, so he's got some hogs for the back end, and they're going to draw the skeletons out nice and early, so that's unfortunate. But it's a pretty dominant attack nonetheless. Down goes the last spell, and there's just not that much left to go. And now just 1 more tower, 2 more towers. And we'll start fast forwarding it. Luckily, there's some Valks down in the bottom and some wizards doing some cleanup. The towers are gone. The hogs are cleaning up as well. And a very nice attack from Gleason. Good job. Okay, so that was 6. So let's go up to 5. Here's Gleason again with the 6-pack. Alright, so we've all seen this base before. Some people struggle with this. So notice that he put some archers here. I think he was just probing for traps. So anytime there's an open spot in the base like that, always a good idea to probe for traps. So he went ahead and put down the quake and 2 golems. Again, notice the spread on the golems. That enables him to spread the wizards out and get a nice big funnel, which is very important in a base like this. And down go the heroes. Now he's got those Valks, and at this point, I've seen some people make the mistake of putting down the Valks too early, and the wizards are still doing their funneling. So at this moment, right now there's a good funnel, because if you drop the Valks here, the closest building is going to be dead in the center. If you had waited a moment, there was that dark spell or dark storage over here. So he did a very nice job with the timing on that. Alright, so the Valks are inside. They've got a heal under them. And the hogs are up top doing a ton of work. He's got troops everywhere, so everything's looking pretty good. Funneling is really just a big problem with bases like this, but he didn't have any problem. So we'll start fast forwarding. Okay, at this moment right here, it's all about this last heal, and all you gotta do is wait as long as you can, but honestly, there was plenty of troops on the map anyway. So he did a good job waiting, trying to stretch out his troops, and catching a bomb at the very end. Too little, too late. Alright, so now we'll go to number 4. Slacker. Showing us how it is done against a 9.5. Alright, so if you look at the expos, they're pointed down. Also, we already know that there's a lava in the clan castle. So this base is pretty weak to air. So he's going to start off with a queen walk, or a queen charge, I guess you could call it. So the queen is he's going to push the queen right into that wall. So his king is going to build the left side of the funnel, and he does a good job getting that wall broken open. So he's going to get that air defense and the archer queen really quickly. All right, and then the second part of his attack is going to be a LaLoon. So right now, all you're doing is watching the queen, making sure that she gets her job done and she doesn't go get killed too quick. But the defending archer queen is only level 11, so there's not a ton of threat. And the queen is going to walk around towards the next air defense. Unfortunately, she is going to draw out the lava. And I say that's bad because it takes so long for the queen to kill the lava on its own. But it's not a big deal. So down goes the lava with some balloons right behind it. And the second lava with balloons right behind it. And notice he started here. Well, the heroes went in this way, and the balloons are going to start here and go counterclockwise. So he's up to here. He's still got to... At this moment, he's just going to show some patience and work his way around. He's still got one lava up. All the air defense are down. And his queen is getting pretty low, but the expo is about to go out. And that expo is the level 3 expos. Those they fire so fast and they have so much DPS when you're doing your queen walks. You got to watch those level 3 expos. And he does have that one lava that didn't pop yet, but the balloons are pretty good at cleaning up, assuming you get a spread. He's only got the 2 balloons, and he's got those minions, or not the minions, but the pups. So he's in good shape. But he does get it pretty close to the wire. Yeah, I think he was right at the 3-minute mark, or really close. So a good attack from Slacker. A good walk LaLoon. It's one of my favorite comps. All right, there was 4. So now we'll go to number 1. The 98% just barely missed it. So Oro is going to do a walk Valk attack against the ring base. Pretty decent Town Hall 10. So he's going to start up top. And he's going to break into one of these walls, but watch these wall breakers. They're going to come just a little too late, or at least the second one comes too late. As soon as the queen starts walking around, she's already gone. She's not going to come back. So at this point, he should be planning what to do. So what he wants his queen to do is to walk down the corridor and start making one side of the funnel. And now on the top side, it was going to be on the bottom, but on the top side, he's going to have a golem and I think his king go in this way, and then on the third phase of the attack, he's going to have Valks go in for this stuff here that got missed. So the queen gets inside. I don't know how that wall broke. I think he got lucky because he only had the 2 breakers, and they were not under rage, so I don't know how that wall broke because it is strong. All right, so the queen is inside, and here comes the golem. I really like that one hog. That's a well-spent hog, I think. So Clan Castle comes out, and he's going to put those minions under poison. At the same time, he should be keeping an eye on his queen. All right, so down goes the Valks. They're going to go for that wizard tower. He dropped the Valks right here, which is very good placement, because the first thing they see is this wizard tower. So they're going to go right for the wizard tower, and then the jump puts them into the core. He's going to freeze the back end expo, and at the same time put those Valks under heal. So those Valks are getting healed up. That was a really useful heal. I would have used Rage, but I think I would have been wrong. So good choice there. And at this point, the healer's peeled off of the Archer Queen. And at first glance, that might be bad, but really, it's not so bad because the Valks are getting healed up. And they're running through this base. Nice and easy. So at this point, it's just a waiting game to see if they're going to be able to go clean up the rest of the base in time. Fortunately, he comes up just a little bit short. If his queen lived, maybe, probably, most definitely would have got the 3, but so we'll start to fast forward a little bit. All right, so unfortunately, he's all out of troops. It's all about these Valks. And they're going to fall just a little short. What a heartbreaker. Almost got the perfect war. But a very good attack, and everybody did very well this war. So congratulations on 200 wins. Thanks for watching. Keep up the fire.